Who's it? It's your favorite South African YouTuber, Thato Rampedi, and today we are live. We are in Cape Town, guys. The good people of OrmsTV were like, yo, we need you to pull through. So we are live today giving you guys tips, tricks, and strategies to take your content to the next level. So I've been doing YouTube for the past 3 years. I've worked with amazing brands such as F&B, PUBG Mobile, Warner Music, and Canon. And before I get into it, I just want to show you guys a video of myself just to explain to you what I do and how I'm like. Issue. Who's it, guys? If you guys are new to my channel, welcome. I go by Thato Rampedi, your favorite South African YouTuber, and damn, expect all types of content. Enjoy the trailer. Guys, you must analyze the person you before you get there.
In front of Pumgo, I was just like,
but you getting dribbled, bro.
But that's not a good method of shooting a shot.
That?
Hello? 150.
No, I don't play this game. So I don't know if you guys saw in that fast video, but I create 4 types of content. So I've got my relationship content, and I can see the gang is here in the comment section. You know, I've got the relationship content, I've got MOT content, and then I've got comedic content with my little brother. It's called the Rampedi Brothers. I know you guys really enjoy that one. Then we've got the conversational content called the Sit Down ZA, and we've got the lifestyle and vlogs where I just record everything I'm doing. If the gang is here, guys, please comment down what's your favorite segment. If it's MOT, if it's the Rampedi Brothers, the Sit Down ZA, let us know. So let's get straight into it, guys. So YouTube is a platform which allows you to create whatever you desire. There are many channels. You get makeup, you get fashion, you get gaming. You can even go to YouTube to learn about your degree, your high school modules, and all those types of things. And that brings me to my first point, which is finding your niche. Before you start a channel, and even if you're already creating your channel, you need to understand what you're trying to create. You need to understand what you want to do. And once you've done that, you can then decide what type of niche you're going to go into. So I've got 4 content pillars. I'm doing the love, I'm doing the comedy, I'm doing the conversations, but you could choose one. You could choose to specialize in makeup, you could choose to specialize in fashion, and once you understand and you've chosen that niche, you can then decide how you're gonna have different strategies to go and find those people so you can come and view your content. Most creators tend to rush the process and they don't really find their niche. So I just want you guys to write that down. If you've got a notepad, if you've got an exam pad, if you've got your phone, make sure that you write that note down. On to the next slide. One thing that's very important between the YouTuber and the subscriber is the relationship. And this relationship is the exact same relationship as a relationship with your mother, a relationship with your father, a relationship with your girlfriend. It needs consistency. The more you put into a relationship, the more the trust can be seen. As you can see on the slide, there's me and my brother, and we posted these videos every single week during lockdown. And because of that, we improved the relationship that we have with our subscribers because they know every single Thursday we are live, 100%. So most people always say, you know, it's good to be consistent, but they never tell you why. Consistency is important because every time you do a title, every time you do a thumbnail, every time you're editing, every time you're recording, you post it and you get a live reaction. And you see how that combination of different things affected your performance. Then from there you can do the changes and you can see, okay, cool, this title didn't make sense with this type of content, or this description or this editing style is not the one. So I want you guys just to understand that that's why consistency is so important. On to the next slide, you can see that once you've got that relationship, you found your niche, and you've got the consistency, your subscribers will start engaging with you. Cindy Gerber did a video where I think she put the prices of the makeup brushes or whatever product she was using, and she then created comments like this. The comment says, "I love that you do the prices, Cynthia. I haven't seen anyone else that does that. I appreciate it. Please continue." She has been showing her, her subscribers the same type of content consistently, and because of that, they trust that when Cynthia posts a video, I'm gonna get the prices. It's gonna be very realistic. I'm gonna know exactly what's going on because of that consistent effort in creating a relationship with a subscriber. If I go back to the same slide, you can see L and T, they create fashion content. And because of that, and because of the quality and the consistency of that, they get comments like these. It says, ladies and gentlemen, this is not an average YouTube couple. These are conceptualizers, creators, strategists, and at this rate, they will sell us water and we will buy. So now because of that consistency and that hard work, people are saying that, yo, if you're saying you're selling this or you've got this service, I'm gonna rep you, I'm gonna do it. And that's how you now begin to start monetizing on YouTube. One thing I want to speak about is branding, guys. If you heard me in the beginning of the video, I said, Exe, Shafid, who's it? I'm back with improvement and your favorite South African YouTuber. Branding is so important in the things you say, the colors your subscribers see, the energy you bring, your editing style. Those are all the things that your audience can see. Okay, cool. This is not Lebo Rampedi, this is Thato Rampedi because of the way he's speaking, because of the ad-libs that he has, because of the way he dresses, because of the halala merch. It's all of those small things from the way you speak, what you're saying, the way you edit, the people you bring that helps somebody really understand who you are, and that really brings and improves the relationship between yourself and your subscribers. So I know a lot of the times people are always talking about how do I start? I don't have the right gear, I don't have the equipment. For the longest time, I was doing YouTube and I did it for 2 years just using my phone. I was editing on my laptop and I was using my phone. And there's some shooting hacks I want to give you guys. If you guys see the slide here, it literally says use your phone to shoot. I did that for 2 years and that's very important. And a lot of the time people say, I use my phone, but the sound is not what I want it to be. I used to use my phone, then I get my friend's Samsung or my friend's iPhone and we put it close to us. And then from there, I'd literally go to the audio and record. And then in post-production, I'm then merging the two things. So guys, if you really don't have equipment and you can't afford to invest yet, use what you have and just focus on the quality of the content, because when you're doing that, you're really gonna help your audience understand you and grow your views. So now, if you guys have any questions, please do throw them down below. I will be engaging with you guys throughout the entire live. When you guys eventually have been consistent with YouTube and you've seen that's something that you want to do, you can then start investing back into your equipment. But before you invest in a camera or you invest in lighting or sound, you need to understand why you're investing in that. What do you need this piece of equipment to do for you? What's your style of content? I'm going to use myself an example. I'm a vlogger. I create content with Mo, my baby. If you guys know Mo T, you know what time it is. And I needed a camera which is going to, one, enable me to get an external source of sound, because I'm always vlogging outside, I'm vlogging at events, I'm vlogging at the mall, I'm vlogging in the streets, and sound is so important to me and my audience. So I needed to make sure that it had that. Then number two, I was like, okay, cool, I've got sound, but now I need to be able to see myself. I know these things might seem small, but they're very important in choosing that piece that's going to be your hero piece and really help you create the content that you're trying to produce. After that, I was like, I'm always on the move, so I need a camera that's going to literally autofocus like it's on steroids. So this is the M50 by Canon, and it literally autofocuses like there's no tomorrow. I can be changing angles, and it does that right thing for me. So when you're choosing your piece and you're trying to buy and invest in a piece, think about those features and then think about the type of lens that you have. So here's my 850D, and I use this for my sit downs and I use this when I'm vlogging because I've got this lens and it's a wide angle lens. It literally helps me when I'm vlogging capture everything around me. So like from left to right, if I'm vlogging behind this, you can see all the cameras, you can see the environment around me. And those are the types of things that you should be thinking about before you start investing in your pieces. And guys, honestly speaking, it literally takes time. It took me 2 years, but if you have a nasty habit, quit that habit and literally contribute towards what you're trying to do. The next thing on the slide I want to speak to you guys about is uploading. And I want to ensure that you guys are doing best practices. Every single time I upload, I ensure thumbnail, title, description, tags, cards, end screen, playlist, all of those things, I'm thinking about them. I'm going to be touching on all of those individual things right now. So the first thing somebody sees on YouTube is your thumbnail. And that it's so important to make sure that your thumbnail represents your content. If you go back to the slide, you can see that there's the thumbnail. It says, I'm never letting her go. And I'm literally holding them. So first you're seeing the text is bold, it's red. And then from there, you're actually seeing me holding her. And it's contributing to the I'll never let her go. Then you move to the title and you see my girlfriend moved back. All of these things are playing the same story. Never letting her go, I'm holding her. My girlfriend moved back. So obviously, more has been gone. You can see this is couple content. You can see there's relationship. You're probably thinking, okay, it's during lockdown. It's because of COVID. Now they're back together. And then move on to the description. The description is important because as you guys know, Google is one of the biggest search engine, if not the biggest search engine. And after that, we have YouTube, which is under Google. And with that, every single thing that you can type in this text on your videos, in the description tags and stuff, can be searched. So I've got the title, my girlfriend moved back. I've got the thumbnail. Now I'm typing my description. I'm not gonna say, hi guys, welcome to my new channel, welcome to my new video, enjoy. I'm gonna say, in this video, your favorite South African YouTuber, now I'm putting in keywords for the search engine optimization. I'm saying South African YouTuber in the description. So if someone now goes and searches South African YouTuber, it's there because it's in my description. So like I was saying, in this video, your favorite South African YouTuber, Thato Rampedi, produced another episode of Moti. That's my couple content. If they search Moti, it comes up. And in this video, I was with my girlfriend and it had been 3 months since I've seen her before lockdown. I'm giving you a story and I keep going and telling the story in the description because those are things people are searching on Google and searching on YouTube. And if it picks it up nicely and you've branded and embodied your content into YouTube, you will literally win. The next thing, so I just want to get some water guys. The next thing is your tags. The tags do the exact same thing as your description. Your tags are what help YouTube show people videos that they're trying to find. So for example, in my tags here, I'm gonna have I'm never letting her go. I'm gonna have Moti Thato Rampedi. I'm gonna have couple content. I'm gonna have South African YouTuber. I'm gonna have South African vlogging lifestyle creator. I'm gonna have girlfriend content because I'm trying to describe my video to YouTube. So if someone goes and searches that, they can then see, okay, cool. I'm searching girlfriend, I'm searching South African girlfriend, YouTube is showing me that. So you need to utilize your description, you need to utilize your cards and your tags to ensure that Google can find you. Now you're doing best practice, you've found your niche, you're working towards it, you've invested in your equipment, you're using your phone, you're working on the relationship between yourself and your subscriber, and you're ensuring that it's built on trust and consistency. Because you know every single Tuesday you're gonna be getting a Moti video. What's the next step? The next step is ensuring that that person stays on your channel. We're trying to create a system where they're looping through the different types of videos that you're producing. So now we've got your cards. Your cards are little ads, I call them little ads at the top of your YouTube screen. So if you see here, there should be like a card sometimes if I put it there, and it shows you one of my videos. So if I'm creating couple content, a tag will just be like look at this video if you're enjoying this, and then you can click on it or click on it at the end of the video to see what the video that I'm promoting. So in my cards, I'm promoting the same content that I'm producing. Since I've got the 4 content pillars, if I'm posting Moti content, if I'm posting couple content, the cards are gonna be my other content with my girlfriend. So that if this person at any point in the video gets bored of this current video, they can say, okay, cool, I enjoyed this, it wasn't that great, but let me go check out their trip when they went to Cape Town. And it's still couple content, and then you grab them, instead of them going somewhere else. And it's the same with end screen. If you've got the Royal Gangs, I don't know if you guys are here. If you guys make it all the way to the end of my videos, you see end screen. If you guys are here and you're part of the gang and you've made it to the end before, please comment down, team end screen. End screens is the last 15, 20 seconds of your video, and you can literally advertise another channel. You can prompt people to subscribe, and you can put other videos. When you put in those videos, that's literally showing your audience that, yo, if you enjoyed this and you got this far, I've got more. So what are we doing? We're keeping them in the loop. We're showing them what they should be seeing. And then from there, lastly, playlists. Playlists are so important because when you put your content in playlists and they get to the end, it's gonna play them the next video in the playlist. Do you get what I'm saying? So now if your stuff is not in playlist and it's not organized properly, I'm gonna watch Thato Rampedi, and then afterwards I'm gonna go watch Unicorns because he hasn't put stuff in playlists. So ensure your contents are in playlists. Ensure that you're utilizing your end screens. Ensure you're checking the cards. You're making sure that the thumbnail makes sense with the title, makes sense with the description, makes sense with the tags. You need to be looking at it holistically. Don't look at it as individual things. All these things play their parts together. I don't know, can we check any questions? Any questions there, or is it just the gang commenting? Can we get some questions going? Let's go. The vlogging camera, isn't it heavy with the microphone? So Canon has like 2 types of ranges that I'm aware of. They have the DSLRs, and then they've got the, I call it the M range, the M kits. And this is the M50. So this is a mirrorless camera. It's much lighter than most DSLRs, and it's much smaller. So I got this on because of its size and its capabilities. And then from there, when I swing on a mic and I swing on this thing, it really is not much of a weight difference. I'm holding it steady. I've got it there. You know what I'm saying? I've got the content. You can see me there. It's cozy. I can swing it around. I can turn it easily. I can zoom into my girlfriend. I can get those shots. I can balance it nicely, get those pans. So the weight of the mirrorless editions, M50 definitely has never been a problem for me. I am an outdoor vlogger with fishing, 4x4, etc. Currently using a Canon 200D with the STM 10-80mm lens. What would be your recommendation when it comes to image stability when walking with the DSLR? So with that, I honestly tell you straight up now, I can't really give you an answer to that because I've been doing a whole lot of vlogging content and I've only recently started using my cameras to that level. So I will get back to you. Please comment down in the description, and from there I'll do some research. I'll ask my name Roger. Roger's heavy with the cameras, and then we'll get back to your question by close of business. How did you learn everything you know about filming? I have the Canon G5X and I only know how to use it on auto. Yeah, so the same way with my editing, with my recording, with my transitions, I've been on YouTube and I've been checking how to use it. So a lot of the times when we're shooting sit-down content, I like putting my camera in a certain mode. So I'll put it into manual, then I'll play with the exposure and I'll play with the different specs that it has to get the right lighting, to get the right frames that I want, and kind of slow it down. And I just literally go into YouTube and I search that exact question I'm trying to find, and trust me, you'll find over 100 videos addressing what you're needing. So I think when it comes to YouTube, when it comes to taking content, you need to take the time to just sit back, open up your laptop, go onto YouTube and search that exact same thing. Even if it's not see how to grow on YouTube, you literally go and you search how to grow on YouTube. I watch videos every single day on how to get amazing transitions and get amazing transitions and get amazing storyline, keep an amazing storyline. So if you have any question learning, so if you have questions and you don't have answers to that, and you don't have answers to them, definitely turn into YouTube. With the playlist, do you add all the videos you create on your channel? Yes, I think every single video should be in the playlist. So like I mentioned earlier, I've got 4 content pillars. Relationship content, comedic content and my brother. You know what I'm saying? I've got the sit down. So I'll have a sit down playlist. And in that playlist, every single sit down video is there. I'll have couple content, I'll call it motif. Every single video is there. If I'm maybe doing something like a vlog, maybe I'll also have a vlog playlist. So I'll have a motif playlist and I'll have a vlog playlist. They both have similar videos, but then if you want to see vlogs only, it's there. Motif will have vlogs, but it's motif content. So every single thing you're producing on YouTube should be in a place because you want to make sure that your audience is sticking on your channel. What has been some of your challenges as a YouTuber during COVID? I don't know if it's COVID or COVID-19. I think everyone went through this. There was a point where we couldn't meet up with people who we regularly shoot with. So when Corona came, I couldn't shoot with my girlfriend. I couldn't shoot the sit down. I couldn't shoot with my brother because I was in Pretoria. He was back in Joburg. And that was a challenge because my content has been so fixated on the people around me. So I'm always recording my friends, recording my girlfriend. So my challenge is now being able to pick up the camera and then make the focus me, because that's something that I had been avoiding for years. So I'd say that has been my biggest challenge, and I'm actually happy that I was challenged because now I'm way more confident in producing content by myself. I'm way more confident in the way that I speak now. I'm learning to slow down the way I speak, learning to sound more clear, and all those things. So that's one thing that was a challenge for me because of lockdown. Which is better to increase ISO or aperture? You see there, it really depends on what you're doing. And like I said earlier, you should definitely go into YouTube and check. It depends if you're doing like outdoor content, indoor content, if it's your environment. So there's no fixed answer I can give you for that one. Yeah. So, I just wanted to, Thato's a question. What editing software do you use? So I use Filmora Wondershare. I've been using it since the beginning of my YouTube career. In the beginning, I was trying out all the different things and I was trying to see what, would work. And I found that the interface of Filmora was the best for a beginner because everything is really simple. You just got your line there and then you can literally add text, you can add your transitions. And I found that to be a good software for a beginner editor. And I'm still using it now, so you can literally grow with Filmora, and that's the amazing thing. It seems like a lot of the content you share is about your life. Have you had any issues with privacy? Yeah, so I'm a very open person. If you've met me personally, you know that I'm a very loud person, open, and I speak about whatever's on my mind. And recently, or like a year ago, 2 years ago, I've introduced my girlfriend into the platform. And when you start giving your subscribers that amount of your personal life, it improves the relationship, but sometimes it can take back from your personal relationship. So Mo, my girlfriend, always preaches that, like, yes, we can show our life and we can show our lifestyle and the content we produce, but just make sure that we never let it affect our relationship. So everything we put out, we make sure that we're doing it because we want to put it out. If we feel like it's too personal, if we feel like it's too private, we don't do it. So the same with you at home. If you're thinking about introducing a girlfriend, thinking about doing content with your mother, family, vlogging at home, you have to think about how it's going to affect what that existing thing. And if it doesn't affect it, man, go wild and have fun. What has been your favorite thing about working with Canon? My favorite thing about working with Canon was our first collaboration was the shoot that we did for the Instagram page. They really put me in an amazing environment where we were literally on set in a haunted house and we were shooting content, speaking about tips and tricks on how to improve your content. So that's been one thing that I enjoyed, is that they helped me literally, output everything that I've been doing and speak about it and then share and give people the advice on that. So that's one thing I really liked about the collaboration with Canon. Cool. If you guys have any questions related to vlogging, related to getting angles, related to editing, please let me know. I just want to go back to branding. I'm just going to hit this slide, but it's fine. I'll just show you. With the branding, I don't know if you guys have seen, but like I mentioned before, the thing you say in the beginning, who's it, or hi, I'm Thato back with another one, is very important because that's what helps people see that, okay, cool, in the beginning, this Thato Rampedi, and I'm going to say it along with them. And then from there, it's your title sequence, it's your intro. So if you guys know the Moti intro, that's about 15 seconds, it's a bit of a bang. I wish I could play it for you guys, but I'll definitely send you guys links in the description for that. But that intro, our title sequence for my couple content, it helps people understand what we do. So you get a bit of a tease in the beginning, and then from there you go into the Moti intro, and then you see the types of things we do. You see we do challenges, we do pranks, we do this, we do that. And that's very important because that's assisting a new viewer in seeing what they're getting themselves into. So I want you guys to really focus on the beginning of your video and then focus on that title sequence, because now they can see, okay, cool, I'm about to see this type of content. And then when they see the content, it's very important. I remember I tweeted last week that when you're editing, don't just do it in one sitting. I was watching a video by one of my favorite YouTubers, and they were saying that if you're writing an essay, you'll never type one draft and submit it. You're going to type a draft, do a second draft, and do a third draft, because all of the time we'll edit and then we'll think it's done. But we haven't looked at the flow. We haven't looked at the play with the emotions from the music. So I always urge creators to make sure that when they're creating content and when they're editing, do your first drafts, spend an hour or two, switch it off, see it the next day. That next day, look at the flow now. Are we speaking for too long? Are there moments where I'm pausing? Flow is so important because audience retention on YouTube is one of the most important things that you can try and master. If you can get somebody to focus on your content from the start until the end and not be disturbed, not pick up their phone, you're going to get a high audience retention percentage. And the higher the audience retention percentage, that's when YouTube can see this guy is producing content for people. They're watching it for 70% of the time without clicking out, let's recommend it. And that's how you grow. So if you've got the thumbnail, they click, they're inside now. But now it's about how do I get them to stay? Then you do all the things I told you about, the tags, end screens, the content, the flow, the editing, the music to enhance emotions. Then from there, YouTube says, yo, Thato Rampedi's Moti content, I gotta show 10 times the amount of people that content. And then they get into the same loop, and the same loop. And then I know a lot of people are always asking me, how do I get people to subscribe, to engage with my content, to like, to comment? I feel like a big mistake creators always make is that they'll be like, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, and they're asking people to do 4 or 5 things all in once. And now if I'm watching someone, they're saying I must like, I must comment, I must share, I'm gonna be like, oh, that's a lot to do, and then I won't even think about it. But if you say, in this Tuesday's drop, I'm gonna just say, guys, switch on your notifications. Start the video, give them your teaser, title sequence, you say, guys, don't forget to switch on your notifications. Go, 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 go. Guys, if you're new to the channel, make sure your notifications are on. At the end again, you stress it again. Do one thing per video. Then in the next drop, in the next week, we're gonna be saying, guys, if you're new, please subscribe. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. Then the next week, we're saying like. So once you start mastering that, it'll be easier for you to now to create engagement because you'll be like, yo, baby, you look so good today. What do you guys think? You're speaking to audience. Now you're getting 100 comments. People are saying, I really liked most purple top. I really liked most this and that. So start off slow by asking for one thing. And then from there, because you're asking for that one thing, you'll eventually learn on how to ask for, things subconsciously. You know what I'm saying? I always do these things where I'm always like commenting about something about myself. And then you can see Glow with Red. She says, how do you choose who to collab with when they're approaching you? And how do you say no without sounding like a bad person? I think collaborations are definitely the future in life. I mean, if I can collaborate with someone who's on the same subscriber base as me or someone who creates content similar to me, I'm basically giving them my subscribers and then I'm getting their subscribers. And with me, collaborations are based on how hard are you working in comparison to me. I used to post every Tuesday and every single Thursday before school became a little bit too hectic. Now I'm posting every single Tuesday. I'm making sure that the content I'm posting is of a certain quality, of a certain standard. And if you are working as hard, in my eyes, with 500 subscribers or with 200 subscribers or with 50K subscribers, I'm gonna ask you for a collaboration. I'm gonna say yes to a collaboration. If you have 60K subscribers and I'm on 40, 50, and our content doesn't align, I'd never collaborate with you because now I'm in a room with you and people can see that, nah, these people's energy doesn't match. These people don't know each other like that. I have to be a fan of your work because I'm a fan of your work ethic. So that's how I choose collaborations. When it comes to saying no, just give people reasoning. Just say, no, I don't think our brands align, as people would say. Where do you get copyright-free music besides platforms like Artists and besides the YouTube library? So what I do is that I do a lot of trial and error. So I'll go into YouTube and I'll search, let's say I like a song by Drake. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say this. I like a song by Drake. I'll say Drake, Two-Sleeve Slide, non-copyrighted music. Then from there, I click onto the video. And then if you open the description and you scroll and you see that there's a copyright claim on that video of that non-copyrighted song, then you can't use it. But if you scroll in the description and there's no copyright thing, then you can try and use it. Then from there, what I do is that I trial and error. So I'll post it onto my channel and I'll see if there's a copyright strike or not. And if there is, then I obviously cut the song out. But it's a lot of trial and error. And sometimes all you have to do is ask for permission. So I'm working with a really cool artist called Manu Watstar, and he's granted me permission to use some of his music because I speak about him occasionally on my channel. So really create those relationships and just try and search. Thato, what advice do you have for tiny YouTubers who put pressure on themselves to grow, who put pressure on themselves to grow, but the pressure is unnecessary in the sense that they look at something? Okay, so pressure. I think a lot of the times creators are always looking at people that have been doing YouTube for 3 years. And they compare themselves with someone that has been doing it for 3 years. So they come in day 1, day 2, month 2, month 3. They're watching Thato Rampedi and they're saying, yo, Tato's doing this transition and he's doing that shot. And my stuff doesn't look like him. My content now, in comparison to my first video, are completely different things. I didn't give myself the pressure of looking at other people and saying, yo, why doesn't it look like that? I looked at the people, I'm sorry, I need to drink water. I looked at the people's content and I was like, that's so inspirational. How do I create content on that level? So never compare yourself with people that have been doing it for 2-3 years. Everyone has their own race, their own pace. And I can tell you now, I've got so many friends in the industry and they all pop and grow at different times. There's some of them that have done YouTube for 2 months and then they're on 40K subscribers already. But there's some that took them 4 years where they were consistently on 1,000 subscribers. And then when they hit year 4, year 5, they then straight up to 70K. So own race, own pace, or own pace, own race. Guys, I think this live has been going well. I think we've spoken as much as we could. If you guys have any additional questions, please do ask them. Otherwise, you can go comment down below and we'll come back to your questions later. But if you guys enjoyed this live, please do please do comment. If you're new to the OrmsTV channel, please subscribe. And if you're part of the gang, can I please get a halala? Give me a hashtag halala, guys. Let me see what you guys are saying. Shout out to Twala. I see Twala's here. Shout out to all the gang members. Gang. We here, baby, we live. If you guys are in Cape Town, please hit my line, guys. I'm here for like 2-3 days. Maybe we can do something. Maybe we could, get coffee or maybe a video call, but social distance though. Please come with your mask. I really appreciate this time. TR gang in the house. You know what time it is. I'm seeing Paul M. That's my baby. That's my girlfriend. She's also here. Love to see it. Love to see it. Guys, don't forget, like the video. And if you've got any other questions, please do comment down and we will come and reply to them later. Defining. This is my boy Dennis. Amazing channel. This is so cool, Thato. What advice do you have for creators that are feeling demotivated? I think one thing that's important is to always remind yourself why you're creating. So with me, I love capturing moments, capturing vibes, and then being able to relive them the next day or the next month or the next year. So that's what drives me, being able to shapeshift my content and then seeing my memories in physical video and audio sound. So just remind yourself why you're doing it. Forget about what's happening now. Forget about these things going badly. Forget about you not getting your brand deals, you not getting your viewers, your subscribers. Think about why you're doing it, and then from there, get back into the game and lift yourself up. What are things that make a video over-edited? Sure, that's a tough one. I think one thing that you need to focus on before you even start editing at an extreme level is your storyline. Start, climax, end. If you can get those three things, then from there you can start using your editing to try and enhance the video. But don't add too many funny videos, or don't add too many weird transitions with triangular things. Just try and make it flow nicely. Try keep it nice, storyline, it makes sense, it correlates to the title, it makes sense with the thumbnail, it makes sense with the description. That's one thing that I'd say you should definitely focus on. I don't want this to end, I'm learning so much. Drop some more questions, guys. We've been live for a while though, but drop some more questions. If it's related to vlogging, related to what I create, we can definitely answer it. If it's technical, guys, comment down below and then I'll get Madam Roger to come back to you guys. Madam Roger knows what he's talking about. But me, I'm just here for the storylines and the vibes. Sexy Unicorn. Who are 3 YouTubers you still want to work with? I've never worked with OK Wasabi, so definitely OK Wasabi. Guys, check him out. He's an amazing content creator. I was speaking about this man earlier. I actually want to work with Dan Mace one day. I must hit his line. And then, who haven't I worked with? And then, yeah, those two for now. OK Wasabi and Dan Mace are definitely creators that I want to work with in the future. Oh, OK Wasabi is here. I was actually speaking about him now. He's up here. He's a little bit higher. He's an amazing content creator, amazing storyteller. He makes amazing adverts. So definitely Wasabi, we should work sometime. Guys, thank you much for watching the live. OK Wasabi is here. Check out his channel. Like I said, guys, if you enjoyed this, please chuck a thumbs up. If you've got any technical questions, go to the comment section. We will come back to you. I'll hit up Madam Roger and say, yo, Madam Roger, they're asking me about lenses and specs and frame rates and FPS. If you guys enjoyed the video, thank you so much for watching. Like. You see, I'm asking for one thing.